Hi guys, this is Brandon. So I'm here in my backyard. We're about to go on an adventure up to the Arctic. You're gonna see basically what life is like out at sea. Alright, so what we did is we started off in Dutch Harbor. So we went through the Bering Sea, through the Bering Straits, up into Good Hope Bay, which is near Kotzebue. We went down towards Port Clarence and then down to Nome. And then we went all the way up to the Chukchi Sea for our final location, which is where we were for the majority of the time, where we were watching for animals. It was my job to watch for marine mammals. This is mainly a opportunity for you guys to see what I saw up in the Arctic. Alright, let's dive in. It is a beautiful sunny day as we explore Dutch Harbor. We spent as much time as possible walking around and stretching our legs before living at sea. I was lucky enough to see wild animals including fox, bald eagles, harbor porpoise, sea otters, and even some whales in the distance. We finally get the opportunity to board our ships and meet the crew. One of our first sightings is a humpback whale playing in the waves. Here we watch the sunset for a second time, but this time through the water. This is King Island, home of the town built on a cliff. Passing through the Bering Straits, we see a gray whale diving for food. And I'm here in Good Hope Bay. As you can see, it's kind of flat. Beautiful day. It's nice and sunny. It's about 63 degrees. Pretty warm day. We're not seeing too many animals here because in Good Hope Bay during this time is kind of a desolate place. It's just kind of a place where you don't see many animals, you don't see many things, but it's still fun. It's still fun being here. The night shift and get to see the sun set and rise, but also the change to 24-hour light as we travel north. We are now in Port Clarence, anchored near the Breivik Mission and the town of Teller. It has been a few days since our last sighting, but early in the morning we see a large male stellar sea lion. As we are leaving, we see a gray whale mother and calf, as well as the backside of King Island. This is Sledge Island. It is named after a dog team sledge.
Alright guys, welcome to Nome. This is where my family lives. This is where my dad was born. Nome, Alaska. Kind of cool. It's also the site where they do the Bering Sea Gold.
As we travel north, we see tufted puffins, crested auklets, and gray whales. This is it. We are waiting for the fog to lift to reveal our first sighting of sea ice.
Alright, so we made it here to the Arctic. There's sea ice behind me. It's really cold today. So there's a nice breeze coming off the ocean, and it's kind of windy and it's blowing in the palm trees. Palm trees. That's wrong. I must be in the wrong location. Alright, that's better. We're back up in the Arctic, not in Hawaii anymore. It's pretty cold here. We just had a walrus sighting. So cool. I'll put some photos of that I got. As you can see behind me, there's some ice flows. It's around freezing outside right now, but it's just such a lovely place. I'm just so grateful that I get to be here, be a part of this experience, and experience all these animals and share them with you guys. We're in the middle of slushies.
Evidence that polar bears are feeding in the area. We have not had any sightings for a few days and are easily entertained. Luckily, the next day we see a herd of walrus. This is one of my favorite moments from the trip. The full moon rising as bowhead whales swim past. I have a running joke with my friends and my family about moon whales. Whales only visible under the light of a full moon. I finally saw them. We are on sighting 99, and everyone is hoping to get the elusive 100th sighting, and it finally happens. I walk outside and am greeted by a ringed seal swimming underwater. We are waiting for the sea ice to retreat so we can move to our farthest point north. But in the meantime, we watch gigantic icebergs. At first this looks like an ice monster, with eyes and fangs. Then it turns into Sisyphus, pushing a block of ice for all eternity. We sit and wait for the ice to move, but we have friends keeping us company. This is a young bearded seal. We named him Blaze. He has a flame pattern on his side. We also watched a ring seal swim on its back in a resting behavior. Bearded seals make a huge splash when threatened. Water depth is very shallow in the Arctic, making it very easy for gray whales to feed on the mud.
It's almost time to go home, which is kind of sad, but it's also a good thing. I miss some veggies right now and stuff, and some fresh fruit and stuff like that. But it's been a lovely time here, and I really have enjoyed everything.
As we travel back to Dutch Harbor, we see more wildlife like tufted puffins, horned puffins, fur seals, many more bird species, Laysan albatross, Dahl's porpoise, black-footed albatross, and our favorite, feeding humpback whales.
Alright, wasn't that fun? We're back here in Washington where I live. This is after my trip. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really glad that I was able to share my experience with you guys, to share the life, the endangered species, the culture, some of the culture up there. And I really thank you for watching and being part of my community. So we're gonna get back into our regular routine, and then I'm gonna use some of the Arctic animals, so walrus, polar bear, different species of whales from the Arctic, and we're gonna teach you about that this season, in season 2 of Nature Me's paper. All right, so again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I've been Brandon. See you in my next adventure. We'll keep